Good morning to Sahafzat and my friends. My name is Anastasia Aaron Felix, metric number D20201092239. Today, I will talk about my dance repertoire, which is Tarian Gantar from Kalimantan Timur. So this is picture of Gantar dance. This is maps where Gantar dance come from. Gantar dance come from the Dayak Benua and Dayak Tunjung tribes in West Kutai Regency, East Kalimantan. About Gantar dance. The Gantar dance was previously only danced during customary ceremonies. According to another version of the story, that the Gantar dance is a dance performed during the rice planting festival ceremony. The nature of the long stick dance is that the wood is used to make hole in agricultural land, and the short bamboo is a tube of rice seed that is ready to be sown in the hole. The foot movement in this dance illustrate how to close a hole in the ground. Many young people dance happily in the hope that the harvest will be abundant in the future. This dance is usually performed alternately by members of Dayak Tunjung and Benua tribes. Another version is also circulating in the community that in the past, Gantar dance was a sacred dance that could only be danced when the warrior returned from the battlefield. This dance is to welcome their arrival and is danced by teenage girls. The long wooden treasure is a chopstick and is decorated with the head or skull of an enemy hanging that has been killed by a warrior, while the small bamboo is a display to balance the dance move. History of Gantar dance. There is a myth that started the Gantar dance. This myth was once highly believed by Dayak Tunjung community and the Dayak Benua community. It is said according to the myth that developed in Dayak Tunjung and Benua tribal communities that the birth of the Gantar dance originated from a story in the land of Dewa Nayu, which is believed to be the place where Dewa Nirwana is mentioned as Oteng Doi state. One day, there was an incident in the family of God in the land of Oteng Doi, or the land of the God of heaven. The family consisted of a family head named Oling Besi Oling Bayat. Oling Bayat has a wife and two daughters named Dewi Ruda and Dewi Bela. The family lived safely and peacefully in Oteng Doi state. At one time, came a god named Dolonong Utak Dolonong Payang, unexpectedly by the Oling Besi family. He killed Oling Besi with the intention of marrying Oling Besi wife. The incident took place in front of Oling Besi wife and two children. Because of fear, Oling Besi wife accepted Dolonong Utak, but her two children against her stepfather. After the two Oling Besi princesses turned a dozen, they had killed her stepfather with chopstick in an attempt to avenge the death of their biological father. The two girls were happy as they expressed their feeling by dancing, and as music they find a short piece of bamboo and fill it with a grain. Then from the realm of even, in the realm of God, it was known by a man who was able to relate it to the realm of God named Kilip. Because of Kilip know about the incident, Goddess Ruda and Goddess Bela came to Kilip so that he would not tell this incident to the other god in Oteng Doi country. With this, Kilip agreed to give a condition whereby they both have to teach the dance they do when they are happy. Without thinking long, Dewi Ruda and Dewi Bela also taught him the dance. From the dance taught, Kilip got the form of a sacred dance, because the property of the dance in the form of a long stick and a piece of bamboo. Kilip named the dance as Gantar dance, which means stick, actually chopstick, and a bamboo stick usually called kusa. Reason why I choosing this dance repertoire is I choose this dance because this dance has a meaning related to the life of Dayak people cultivating with a happy heart. In addition, this dance become more interesting due to its farming-inspired movement pattern. In Gantar dance, there have three types of Gantar dance, which is the first one is Gantar Rakyat dance. Gantar Rakyat dance is in its performance only use bamboo with seed, so this Gantar Rakyat only uses gantar or a long stick that depict chopstick. This wood will be given additional accessories in the form of a human skull that will be wrapped in red cloth. Gantar Rakyat dancer will also use sword tucked around their waist. The second Gantar dance is Gantar Busai dance. Gantar Busai dance usually bring only reed that contain seed. Many say that this property is used as a musical accompaniment by grasping it with the right hand, while the dancer left hand will not carry anything, it just moves following the rhythm. The bamboo made from grain has a size of about 50 cm and is equipped with 12 rings, so much so that if the dancer make a movement, it will produce a unique squeaking sound. Gantar form here is included in the type of dance performed in group. In some cases, it will be done with angklong or dancing with the addition of a wet powder application to other dancer. And the last Gantar dance is Gantar Sena and Kusa dance. The name of this last type of Gantar dance is taken from the attribute used during the performance, namely Sena and Kusa. A long stick measuring 1 to 1.5 meter and held in the left hand as an image like chopstick used by Dewi Ruda and Dewi Bela, while the kusa referred to here is a 30 cm long bamboo covered with ibus or cover and filled with various type of seed and in ancient time used for accompaniment music. Basic movement of Gantar dance. There are three of basic movement, which is basic hand movement and how to hold kusa. The Gantar dance itself is performed in the manner of the forefinger of the hand holding the kusa, grasping from the bottom up, while the thumb encircle the kusa from above. When moving the hand holding kusa, the elbow angle is 25 degree and down to a 45 degree angle by shaking the bamboo kusa. Basic movement of the hand holding sena. The forefinger of the hand holds sena, grasping from the outside of the thumb, closing from above the tip of the stick. The stick sena, when the lower end of sena is lifted approximately 1 inch from the floor and placed back until the lower end of sena rests on the bottom of the floor in front of the tip of the left toe. This movement is done by following the movement of the foot when sena foot is lifted and when sena foot is placed on the floor. For leg movement and walking movement, starting position with both feet parallel. Before the foot is stepped on, the tips of the toes converge or touch the floor. Then this movement is done alternately with the foot stepping right, left, in a count of 1 to 4. The heel of the foot focuses on the floor instead of the toes up, with the direction of the foot slightly to the right 25 degrees and straightforward, then the heel of the foot lifted the tip of the toes resting on the floor, then the foot is pulled back slightly to the side beyond the left foot. The tips of the toe touches the floor, the weight on the other foot. Gantar dance costume. Gantar dance costume is called baju atasan or ulap doyo clothes from woven fabric from the Dayak Benua tribes derived from doyo fiber. It can be replaced with a long or half-sleeve kebaya. For skirt, ta'a. Ta'a is a skirt that is twice the width of the waist circumference. It engraved or decorated with coin, can also be affixed to the inch with colorful patches. The material consists of a plain cloth or doyo wave. Labong. Labong is the headdress used in a Gantar dance. Labong also can wear with seraung, which is a white hat decorated at the top where the labong is tied to the head of the seraung. So this is costume and props that they're used in Gantar dance. Seraung, this is the picture of seraung. Kusa, the bamboo, and sena is the stick. For Gantar dance music instrument, they use sape, gong, gemer, kelentangan, and gemir. Lastly, this is my references, and that's all from me. Thank you.